Well, welcome back, everybody, to this episode, which, to be honest, we're going to do something a little different and I'm going to move areas. I'm sort of done a lot here, but I want to go over to a different area now so then I can move forward and get to the next tiers. Let's do that. So let's take a train ride. We're going to go to one of my favorite parts. I usually start here sometimes. Well, sometimes I do, but to be honest, I love the area so much. I'd rather get the things done here at the beginning, which is what we've done. And we're going to head over to the desert. It's my favorite place on this world. So as we pass our steelworks here, copper and iron sort of things at the top there. All good stuff, and it's we've got a lot out of those guys, and over that side is where my power is currently being done from, but it's not enough. We're going to need to do some big power. I've got some big power plans on this, which is going to involve turbo fuel. But for now, let's get you down here. Oh, hey, Henry. He's been stuck up there for, well, forever, really, to be fair. But not sure how he got there, but he doesn't seem to want to move. Just love this area. And if it weren't for doing all these blueprints, this would have took me forever to build this rail line. But actually, it was quite quick because, hey, we blueprinted it all. So, nice one. Just, a lot of people complain about this game not having, new maps and things like that. But this world is great. Right, let's take our first stop. So we're almost in the desert, but this little part here is where we're going to be deploying our first, I guess, large power plants. So there's some oil over that side, but there is a few oil. This is the station I'm going to have just for my, to bring some compacted coal over, actually. But yeah, we've got like a sort of like an impure one there, so it's only 60, but I'll up that with some power shards. Got two normals and two impures, so we got a total of 600 meter cubed. So let's go over first and take a look at our new area. So this is the desert. So it's pretty rocky here, but when we get over to the actual desert bit, you'll see what I mean. So we follow our rail line all the way up, and there she is. All nice and sandy. It's very barren, but I don't know, I quite enjoy this one. There's loads of these iron ores, copper, concrete, and a few others. Quite a bit of coal. There's a normal copper ore there. So I've got this one going down here. Not put a station on the end of this yet because we have some of them gas plants nearby, which I'm going to have to make up some explosives to get rid. They're a bit of a pain. Yeah, see, so just need to get rid of them, but there's quite a bit of stuff over here I need. There's some limestone there, normal one. And there's another copper. And here we got like a little nest of iron here, and these are all over the place. A couple of one impure, one pure. What's this one over here? Another normal and another normal. So loads and loads of iron here. And I've managed to unlock a few more alternative recipes, which gives us more utilization from iron ore, which we have a plethora of. So this is going to be my MEGABASE. So we're going to do a MEGABASE here. So we've done some little independent bases, but in this part of the world, we're actually going to build our first mega base. But for now, I've just put some stations down, not really utilizing them there, so they might change. We'll see how that goes. But overall, this is where the mega base is going to be. And over there's some coal. Just want to sort of like so this. I mean, this is the sandy area. I mean, I just want to show you something. Look at that, nice sort of thing. Good. And then if we walk backwards, look, it leaves our footprints. It's childish, I know, but you know, I thought it was just pretty cool. So let's get our iron ingots done. So this is a new blueprint. So it's a 5x5. Basically, this will give me the 480 ingots because that's the max belt I've got now, a Mark IV belt. Yeah, I don't want to have smelters inside the mega factory because of all the smoke and stuff, but yeah, this will work. So what we do here, I've got this thing at the back, which is my entrance, but what I've got here, I'm going to put a bit of a combiner in. So I'll put a 480 belt, Mark IV belt. So we got a normal. So that's 240. So that's a Mark III belt. And over here, we've got another normal iron miner. So this has, I'm going to put this onto this little elevator here. So I'll just eyeball this so it comes just over the lip. Should do. Right, Mark III belt, 240. We'll get it into the combiner. So I just need to get over this little sand dune. So what we'll do is we'll get it up to the point, roughly. Right, and let's get an elevator here just to take it over the peak. Okay, should do that. Let's just go the eyeball it so it reaches. Okay, should be enough. Now we just need to catch it at the other end. So I'll line it up. Should be on here. Yeah, I'm gonna eyeball it. Just reverse it so it's on incoming. Right, is that too far? Slightly too far. Okay, let's move this a bit closer. It's only just out, so okay, just need to reverse that so it's going outwards. There we go. Just check it, make sure it does connect this time, and it does. Well, looks pretty straight too. So let's connect this up. And then let's put this into the merger. Put it back to straight mode. Close the jubbler. There you go. Just need to power it up and we should get some ingots out of that. One of the things what's good about the dunes is this. I mean, this is just made for the dunes. I just love how we see the tire tracks in the sand as well. I mean, if you're in the sand, you're going to hit the dune buggers. You've got to do it. It'd be rude not to. Right, so we're at the side now. So this is at the far end. So this is where I've got some coal coming in and some sulfur. So for make our turbo fuel, I'm going to need some compact coal. So this is what we're going to do here right now. So let's Let's just build a little connection, a little annex on this. Here you go. That should be about right there, I think. Right. To make our compact coal, we're going to be using assembler. I already unlocked the compact coal recipe. So there it is. It's an alternate. Compacted coal. It takes 25 coal and 25 sulfur. So I've got 480 of each I'm going to be putting in here. So I think probably easier if I kept it at 50. And that gives me 10 with just a little underclock. But I could do with the floor here, I think, some sort of logistics floor. So let me just put that in. Okay. Okay, floor's in. I've moved my assembler up top. So it's set up there. So 50-50. So that's 10 of these and a little underclock on the last one. And that should work, I think. And that will give me 480 compacted coal, which is what my target is now to get the turbo fuel. So let's crack on. So let's get this out to here. Repeat it several times. Out of space, so let's just extend this a little bit. That's it. Come on, that's it. That should be enough, I think. Need one more. It's not quite enough space there. There you go. Right, so we need to bring in the coal, which I have got from over there. So there's 480 of this coal here, so just here. So the sulfur's on the other side, so I just need to bring in the coal right now. So I think what I'm going to do is just extend this out a little bit and take it roughly to its edge here. I'll have to obviously put some supports on this at some point so it doesn't look stupid, but for now let's just get it connected. I think that can go straight in over there and we can roughly then put it where it needs to be. So we just need to get a floor hole in and then we can match these up. And that's it. We're done. That's all ready to be brought in. Right, so let's connect up our assemblers and get these coal put in. Delete them, that's all the coal done. So now just the sulfur to go. And the sulfur is all the way up there, so it needs to come into this side. So I think I'll put it in about here. So let's see how far I can get that. So we'll just use this foundation for now, just to set the scene. Delete it in a minute. and then we've got to go and match up with this thing here. Okay, that's all right. It's a little lower than that, but you won't notice that too much, I don't think. So I think if I get just this wall in here, now what I need to do is to put in some sort of foundation. So I'll put it there. And then right at the top here, just put the matching foundation in, because otherwise we won't be able to do it in one elevator. So let's just get rid of that, copy that out, and get it connected. Okay, I just need to now put the other floor hole in here, and then get an elevator on top. Let's get that the right way, and then we can connect up the belt for the sofa, which I need to power up yet. Okay, now I need to put in another conveyor lift hole at the bottom in the same location, and use the I won't say the bug, but I don't think it was intended initially. They do know about it, but you can actually go beyond the length of a normal escalator, as long as you have it between two floor holes. So if you would know about that, that goes down to its limit. But if we carry on down, should be able to get it to, why is it not flicking? It should connect to that bottom one. It's not doing it. It is about, so I'm not sure why it's not doing it. Okay. Right, let's try it from the bottom. So click into that, go up. Also wasn't clicked into it properly. And go up to the top. Up to I in a bit. And there we go. It's connecting now. So it's a good trick, this, if you just, if it's over the height of a normal elevator, just put it between two floor holes instead, and you get a huge length. So all I need to do now is put this at the bottom, and I will do get a Mark IV belt on. Oh, it doesn't like that. It's that's because it's coming at a funny angle. So let's see if we can do it from this way. And it's not going to let me because it's going in a different direction, because it's not connected to anything yet. So I either connect to something, or what about, it's not going to have it. So what have I connected from this end? And let's just change it to a curve. Does that look? Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's delete these, not needed now. And we're all good. Right, now I just need to connect in here. So I'll get another splitter, just match that up for this side, and then connect them with some elevators. I'm going to put these on the floor. Connect them that way. That should work. Yep. Well, that's a good spot for it there, I think. Right, let's get all these in. And connect this one up. And that's it, we're done. So what I need to do now is to get this stuff down here. This sulfur. All right, now what I need to do is put in an extension to my track here, because I don't want to utilize the two stations here. So let's just make this a bit bigger. Okay, we got everything powered up. Everything sulfur's in. So it just needs connecting up into here now. And we just need that connecting. So we just need this all the way across. Our sulfur now should go and feed up along with the coal. And we should start be firing out compact coal. Okay, that's all in nicely. So now we built this this extra station here. This is going to transport my coal to our oil field, or our new oil field, which is where we're going to make the turbo fuel, which is going to give me a huge benefit when it comes down to power. So we're going to get a lot more power for a lot less. So we'll let that catch itself up. I think it should be. Is that not? Right, we're all good. So now I just need to get a train, and what am I doing on here? I have no idea. I need to get to transport. Thank you very much. And get our train. Same thing, we'll do 2 trains, and then same thing, although it's fluid, we just get the 1 fuel car. So let's put a timetable in. So there we go, Desert Coal 3 Compact, and it's going to, where is it? Desert oil. There you go. That one there. Save those changes. And let's turn on self-driving. Oh, signals are making the next stop. All right, let's troubleshoot this. I can see a problem straight away. I put the blocks signals on the wrong side. So let's make that correction. It's not going to go anywhere without that. So delete that. So that's working now. So why are you not going, buddy? Okay. Have we got anything else here? Oh, that's on the wrong side too. Must have been half asleep when I put these guys together. Well, let's put these in over here. I don't know if this would affect that trim, but something's obviously wrong. So let's fix it anyway. Okay. Right, are we good? No, he still doesn't want to go anywhere. Why does he not want to go anywhere? Let's have a look. Train menu. Oh, I wonder if I've got something wrong here. So it might be worth checking. Right, it's turned off. I can't see anything on the map. Nothing showing up as an error. It's still not going anywhere. All right, let's take this and let's check our signaling system. So all them signals are looking good. Oh, that's green. And the junctions have got path signals, so there might be a problem there, but we'll soon see when we get there. This is the thing, sometimes when using signals, you can need to do a bit of troubleshooting. But everything looks good. And all I can see is green lights ahead of me. Strange. So we come up to our first path signal here, which is covering this junction. And that seems fine. There's no flashing warnings there, so that's operating as required. Next path signal coming up, and that also looks like it's good. There's no flashing errors there either, and we're all green on the block signals, so perhaps there's something at the oil station. Not 100% sure, but let's keep going. Nothing array yet. So we're going to come up to our next path signal, which is our last path signal for this train anyway. And that looks perfect too. That looks pretty good. So what about the actual station itself? No, that looks fine as well. This is interesting. But this is all what Satisfactory is about, you know. It's like anything else. Some things are not working. Let's have a look at the timetable. What train is it? So that'll be one there, Desert Cold Compact. But I don't see anything with a problem here. Oh, that looks good. But yeah, like I was saying, it's just a case he's coming actually. So that shows that the signal line's fine. These are just tempered trains. We might as well ride with it for a bit. But this is the thing, when you any sort of build a game, something's not quite working, you have to sit back and troubleshoot. Don't always blame the game, you know. Sometimes it can be the game, but in Satisfactory, that's not going to be true for the most of the time. It's going to be user error, so I've obviously messed up somewhere. But this is showing the path signals are working. Look at that, we're all clean and green. Excellent. So there's no problem there. This is going to turn into what will be my MEGABASE. So I might need to jump out, but let's just see if it goes through all right. It is. It's green. It's perfect. Right. This is a quandary. Lights are quite cool on this. Lumen added so much to... I can't remember when we got Lumen. Was it... When did they do upgrade? Was that update 7? In early access? I can't remember. I've been on this game for so long now. Years. In early access. I think I joined about... patch update 4 is when I became involved in this madness. So after this green there, so they look on the right side in that station. This is coming down here, that's on the right side. It's showing, what's that showing there? That's not, oh, is that a path? No, it's a block signal. There we go. It was because that was making the other train not go. So it's not fixed this one though. So what is it with this one? Come on, guy, give me some help. What is it? What's your problem? Turn self-driving off. What about if I get rid of everything and just remap it again? Would that be the reason? Something's missing somewhere. Not sure what it is. Can't see that being a problem. Don't usually mess about with these, to be honest. You could do some fine-tuning in here, by the way, because you can load and unload specific items, which is handy if you want to use multiple trains going to the same station from different areas. So let's delete both of these and re-add them. So so add the compact and add the oil. Okay, now turn on self-driving, and it's still a problem. Oh, what's going on? I wonder then if there's some sort of signal which is not properly connected. That would flash to me, surely. It's looking good. That's looking good. Don't know what it is. It's a case of like, come on, man, what are you doing? Let's set to load. Oh, this is not connected. This is not stopping the train, but it ain't going to do much if I don't get it connected. So let's get a 4 on that, I think, and let's do top and bottom, and it'll fill up twice as quick. Okay. Oh, hang on, look at that. Really? I've got the station the wrong way around, for God's sake. But that's it, folks. That shows user error. What a numpty. Let's rename it. But that shows you, and that's, you know, it's good to sort of showcase when you do something wrong, because it takes a little bit of time just to work out what that is. But usually it's something you've done. That's a perfect example. But there we go. All working. Nice one. And that's filling up too. Lovely jubbly. Right, here we are at our oil station. Why is that not moving? I can see one problem. I haven't added a blank space. So it's put a train in front of loading. So can I just cancel the docking? Just needs to move it. So if I press X, it says that means I can cancel it, and it cancels, but it's still docking. Okay. These things are sent to try us. So I've done something wrong here, but for some reason it won't let me cancel. I'm pressing X and it's cancelling it, and then it's bringing it back on again. So what the fuck? Delete everything. Put it back. See, it won't even let me select anything like that while the train's in. Yeah, definitely need to get rid of this one here. Not that one. I need that one to be on load, but I can't even get into it. So let's go back to the timetable. Pick the train I want. Where is it? There's a tile, that'll be the one. So let's get red. Cancel docking. It keeps coming back. All right. So I think I just need to get rid of desert oil. Okay, now re-add it, but this time it does it the odd way actually. So if I add it first, it won't automatically go to that one. It'll get off to Desert Coal 3. So save changes, turn on self-driving, and it should be going. So it's not moving yet. Cancel docking. Delete everything again. Just add desert oil. Turn on self-driving. Docking again. Holy Lord, try cancel docking. Oh, this time it's worked. Right, that worked this time. Okay, let's make those changes quick. So all I need to do is get rid of that. And then go back into options, empty platform. Let's do the one with this in. And that should be it, I think. Let's turn that to unload. Actually, no. I don't think I need more than these three, so I can probably get rid of these. Can always bring them back later if I need to, so let's get rid of that one, get rid of that one, get rid of that one, and then just extend our line. I don't need that over there, so that goes into there, and let's take an image of that, and there we go. That's the blocks done. So we just need a small station for now, as we only need to bring our 480 coal in. Okay, cool. So that should work now. I have to keep an eye on that, make sure it is working well. The train is on the way back to our coal, and we'll call the train compact coal, and then we can easily pick it out then. It is always worth naming the trains as well as the station. And you've got train 1, 2, 3, etc. Could do with doing is making some sort of thingy there, storage unit, but let's make let's connect all our oil up and get that sorted out. So let's get rid of this guy first. Okay, let's build this out. There we go, all up and connected. Well, sorry, all the extractors down anyway, so that is 60 a minute, so add in a few shards to get 150, and for this should be able to get 300, I think. Yep, 300 on that one, and 300 on this one, and then 150 on that one. So I've got 900. So 900 oil I can work on. I can live with that. So 900 oil, and now what I need to do is power these things up. First, I need to put my structure in place, I think. So what I need to do is lift it up a little bit. I want it roughly, well, I want it exactly the same height as that, so I think this will be too high. Just check that to zoom. Yes, too high, so 2 meter one would work here, I think. So let's drop it down to the 2 meter. Love these glossy foundations. So that should go straight across there like so. Perfect. Right, let's build this out. Right, that should be enough for that. So let's get the refineries in. So roughly, let's give it another couple of runs here. Okay. Should be enough space now just to get the refiners in. See how we can do this here. So we got 3 sets of 300. So if we do 3 rows, now I'm going to use the alternate heavy oil residue. Now, I use this one because it's important to use this one and not the opposite one. So this one we get the 40 heavy oil out of it. The other one is 20, and then we'll sink the rest. So that is giving us 150 compared over there. So that's 300, 300, and 300. So for a total of 900. And that is giving us that. So let's build it out.
Dormirse en la cama, darse prisa en tu alma, ratoncito en el club, no heroica, club, club, club. Con Pau O'Malley, ratoncito le gusta danza cuando estudio en la escuela. Pajarita se cubre botín cuando visita a su abuela. Si necesita una amiga, debe hablar con ratoncito. Si quieres ser mi amante, debe ser alta y delgadita. Lunes, martes, ratones, pez. Miércoles, jueves, todo. Lunes, martes, ratones, pez. Miércoles, jueves.
Right, there we go. That's 3 rows. And that should give us enough to do 300 crude oil to get the heavy oil residue out of, which is what we're going to be utilizing. So that's we're going to get covered here. Just going to give it a little more. So these 5 refiners from each string will be fed by one 300 pipe. And what we're going to be doing with those is we're going to be doubling up that that heavy oil residue with one of the best in alternate recipes is this, the packaged fuel. I haven't got a blender. The blenders are slightly better, but the packaged fuel for those who don't have a blender, and I don't get that till tier 7. So right now, this is what I'm using. And if you look, I'm getting 60 heavy oil residue, and it's going to double that up to 120 fuel. Okay, so we got these all set up, ready to go. What we need to do now is to bang in its input of crude oil. So it's going to be 1 crude oil pipe per row. So let's see what that is. There we go, looking the part. all fed from here. But it ain't going to get all the way up there without a bit of a pump. And since we've unlocked it, I'm going to use the pipeline 2 pump, which probably should be enough for just the one to get us right to the top. So click once to press it, and then just align. Oh, sometimes does that when I'm using the controller. Flips to the next one. So click it once, then turn it to get that power connection up to the top. That should work, I think. Yep. Yeah, it's better. Let's put this one down here-ish. Same deal. Click on it once and get that up to the top. And then here for this one. Only need to put 3 on because the other one's being combined. So, right, I just need to charge these babies up. So I'll take a spur off the train station there, and then that should power it up. But meanwhile, I need to actually get some framework so we can get these things attached. So I think I will use the frame foundation, which is actually an architecture. So this one here, frame foundation, always looks good when you're doing these sort of refinery deals. Yeah, definitely looks good, these. Happy with that. Right, all connected up and output sorted. So what I need now is to put a couple of sinks here, because I am creating something else here which I'm not going to utilize right now. So these sinks will get rid of that and make sure my thing doesn't block up. I don't think that things pop up here. Hard drive complete. Don't want any of them. I'm not sure. Got quite a few of those already, so you better keep in these. By the way, if you're not keen on them, just keep them in this menu, and it stops them. It keep coming back every time you do a different hard drive. So, I might take that one, a steel canister. That alternate pure iron ingot is good as well. But for now, we'll just leave it for now. Right, what I need to do is avoid that if I can. But up here is where I'm going to be creating my diluted package fuel. So what I need is to get, first of all, let's get rid of the secondary item. So this is where I need to sink now. So let's get some mergers up, and then we'll get this all out into those sinks, because we only need the fuel. So we'll do this 3 high, and then got some walkability underneath then. Okay, now if I connect, I think it's 40. Let me double check. Yeah, polymer resin 40. So there's the polymer resin. I will use that polymer resin at some point, but right now I'm just going to sink it so it doesn't block up my refiners. Okay, let's just connect all these up. Okay. Next. So So connect that to here, and I'm going to put this into this merger here. And that way what we can do, we can sink these evenly, so it's put 1.5 into each sink. Should be able to use this polymer resin for other stuff like rubber and such, but right now I just want it out the way. So what we can do here now is just add a splitter, and then we can split this up into the two evenly in the two sinks. So we'll put that's coming in as a 4. It's the fastest, and then put one out there of the jubbly, and let's do another merger here. Let's just check that actually, just make sure we're not too far away. So let's put in conveyor belt connected to the top here. Should be close enough, I think. Let's see if it makes that connection. Yes, it does. Right, that means now I can delete this and level it up with this properly. There we go. Now we just need to do the same thing with this. Excellent. Now we just need to collect half of this one, so we just need a belt in here. So let's do that from carrying straight on there. Okay. That should work. Connect all this up. I think once I've done this, I will give the video a break, and we'll catch up on the next one with the next step to get this this Uber power plant up and running. So just connect these up. But this has been going on forever. I'm probably gonna have to cut this down before I get it out on the YouTube, but yeah, it's been going a while. Well, that looks good. Right, for now, we'll keep it at that. So when we come back on the next episode, we will do the fuel side of it. Excellent. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.